Egypt's interim government said diplomatic efforts to resolve a political crisis with supporters of deposed President Mohammed Morsi had failed and signaled it would begin removing thousands of them from makeshift encampments where they are protesting. With the details, we got Jeff Grocott from the Foreign Desk. Thanks for being here, sir.
Thank you.
This has been on a slow boil, but it sounds like this is going to be a bit of a conflict.
Right. I mean, we've been heading for this confrontation for weeks. Protesters who support Mohammed Morsi have been sitting on 2 squares in Egypt demanding his reinstatement now for weeks. And the government said a couple weeks ago that they would disperse these protests, and the protesters haven't gone.
And they've been trying to make a diplomatic move and saying, hey, come on guys, why don't you just go home? Why don't pull down the tents and go, because we don't want to push you out, and you've made your point, but please move on. And they haven't, right?
Right. They've been offering free busing and all sorts of things, but this is a core issue.
We'll give you a free trip home, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Not a bad deal.
This is a core existential issue for the Muslim Brotherhood, which supports Mohammed Morsi. They say he was the rightfully democratically elected president, and if they break up their sit-ins, they basically lost whatever little leverage they have remaining.
Okay, so does this naturally lead to conflict? Does, when the army moves in and says, okay guys, you've got to go, does that erupt in violence? What is that what we're bracing for now, and we don't really know?
We don't know, of course, but Egypt is completely divided over this. There are press reports that the supporters are armed and that they're ready and bracing for confrontation. The press has also reported that there are lots of kids in these camps who have been seen that will be used as human shields when the government goes in. The Muslim Brotherhood supporters deny this, but it's a very pitched, very tense situation. And it's already broken out into violence. Twice more than 100 Muslim Brotherhood supporters have already been killed in 2 instances, 2 shootouts since Morsi was ousted on July 3rd.
Not good. Sounds like a powder keg, and we'll be covering it, and you'll be covering it at the Foreign Desk. Thank
Yes,
you
we
very
will.
much,
Thank
Jeff.
You, sir.